Queued up.
What's good, everybody? It is episode 5. We in the building. Round of applause. Got the whole squad in here today. We are litty. We are turned up. I hope y'all are ready. We are ready. This is the Queued Up podcast, baby. See, that was good. That was good, everybody.
Got it.
That was good.
You got it.
Y'all don't know we practiced that 20 times before. 20 counting.
23 to be exact.
Yo, but but real quick though, we do have a jam-packed show, and we do want to thank everybody who's been watching us so far on YouTube. We've been checking us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, supporting our Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. If anybody's been watching us or talking to their auntie or to their neighbor about us and what we're doing, we love y'all.
Appreciate it. Y'all aunties?
Yeah, man.
Word?
Hey, auntie be like, hey, that's my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we've been getting that type of love, man. It's been good.
It's been dope.
It's been dope, man. Yo, the whole team has been working their butts off, man. Shout out to our whole content creator team, by the way. Chewy and Mumbles. And we love y'all. Appreciate you guys. You know, shout out to my boy Artie Reeps as well over here. You know what I'm saying? Face of the social media, you know, handsome guy. You a handsome guy, man. You know,
cutie.
some love. But I was on the camera for today. The usual suspects. We in the building. First and foremost, my brother Giovanni, aka Just Created It. What's up, boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm going first.
Yeah, you going first today. We gonna switch it up. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Second, my other brother, my dog RC. How you doing, boy?
Salute.
Calvin Productions.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Right
happy new week, happy new episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like the jacket.
Thanks. Hey, you coordinating as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a purple people eater.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all just gonna skip over my hairdo though?
We
Damn,
back.
I just got my hair
you
did for
you
the
crispy.
show.
That's
crispy.
fire, bro.
Giovanni's
got
been
my
talking
hair
about his
did,
hair
no one cares.
since
fire, bro.
last week. This man burned all of his hats. He's gonna have to buy new ones once his hair starts kind of growing out a little bit more. And of course,
Yeah.
my dog Jello TV. You ready? Jello, how you doing, dog?
I'm good, man. I'm fantastic, bro.
His
Glad
heart
to be
is
back.
beating.
Hey, man, episode 5, man. And I'm your host. I'm the guy in the middle, the big purple guy. I'm not Grimace.
Kool-Aid.
I was thinking Barney, but
Bernie Grimace. Okay, hey man, man, like I said, you know, hey, cut the check. I'm not gonna say your name, but cut the check.
Yeah,
You already know
come
what
on
it
over,
is.
guys.
I'm your boy DJ Aaron Michael, man. Glad to be here. And one more round of applause to Queued Up Podcast. We are here. A lot of great things going on. We're blessed to be able to do this. And in the queue for this episode, we got 3 dope topics that we're probably gonna branch off of and start talking about a bunch of random shit. That's what we do. Number 1 in the queue, we're going to be talking about, has Marvel movies fallen off? Movies in general, like how come they haven't really been hidden like that? I can't really recall a movie that just made me go crazy in quite a while. I would have to say so. Number 2 on the list, we're going to be talking about UFOs and spaceships.
yep.
We know nothing about that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Jelly, you look like you might be like a UFO.
I'm a
specialist
UFO
or
kind of
something.
guy, bro.
I'm sure you have some unfun fact about how many people have been probed and kidnapped and stuff.
No,
like
I mean, I really don't. I really don't.
Really?
No, I'm joking, bro. I didn't really believe UFOs until like maybe a week ago, to be honest with you, bro.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I didn't believe it was real until like
They
a
got
week
you.
ago.
They got
They
you.
got
though?
me, bro.
Okay.
You don't think it was edited?
They got me.
You don't think some
They got
edited
me.
videos?
Some CGI, some deep fake
Nah,
stuff.
you can't trust anything you see on the internet, man, or on TV. Like I don't trust anything anybody shows me. I need to like really touch it, feel it.
Right.
But now what I'm
Same.
seeing take place now is like, okay, what's going on, man?
Well,
This is terrifying. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
well, whether if you believe that or not, here's what you can believe: the NBA All-Star Weekend just happened.
Trash.
Right? It was in Salt Lake City, Utah this year. Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. They did the Celebrity All-Star Game and stuff. DK Metcalf went crazy. And that's kind of where I want to start off with, is because we're all sports fans, some more than others.
Casual.
Casual. More than casual, what would you say?
A little more than casual. No, actually, more than casual.
More than casual,
Yeah.
okay.
I was just a phenomenal athlete. So at the end of the day,
He played the sports, he just didn't watch it.
hey, I don't gotta watch it because I was nice, boy. You was watching me. That was the thing. I was the one.
You still kind of gonna watch. Still
Hey,
to
watch him.
watch.
I'll put right here somewhere in the screen. I'll put my highlight reel.
Oh.
Oh, that boy was
Tell him,
nice.
Gio.
No,
Tell him, Gio.
speaking of which, hey, I went to Max Preps. If y'all watch episode 4,
here we
and
go,
I got
dude.
the numbers.
Fam.
I got the numbers for what I averaged.
The most important number was, what year was this?
No, it doesn't matter.
That's the most important number.
You know
How
what?
long ago
I
are we
averaged,
talking
and
about,
I'm gonna post this on our Instagram because I want y'all to know I averaged 3.9 3.9 blocks a game senior year.
That's solid. How many
All
points
right.
you scored though?
And my mom was like, hey, baby, you know you were number 1. You weren't number 3. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You were right. I was trying to be humble. I was number 1 in the States in block shots.
got
No.
mama
I'm
in
asking
this.
though, how many points?
Huh?
We're not talking about points.
12,
right now. We're talking
13.
about
Hey,
rebounds
man. Hey,
and
I
blocks.
was a man in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my
I got a 7-foot wingspan. I could like touch you on the other side of your face. You know?
Bro, I'm not mad at that, man. That's an accolade.
So yeah, so we're gonna talk about that later. But
Not
yeah,
the
so
reach around.
hey yo, not even 5 minutes
Sorry,
in.
I'm sorry, I had
Dear
to.
Lord.
My God.
But yeah, so NBA All-Star Weekend happened this week, Salt Lake City, Utah. Some of us watched the game, some of us watched the
Highlights.
other highlights and stuff like that. Slam dunk contest, mid at best.
Yeah.
The game itself, mid at best. It's sad when the only thing we really have to look forward to nowadays is like the 3-point shootout.
right.
You was
That's
looking forward to
crazy.
that?
Not really, but that's like at least we still got stars that do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least it's like
won this
Steph,
year?
Dame
Dame.
Lillard.
Dame.
Yeah, Dame won.
Yo, what was up with the draft? They did something new this year, right? Where they let the team captains do a draft.
Yeah, well,
They've been doing that.
they've been doing that for like 2 or 3 years, but this is the first time they ever did it like live in front.
Oh, okay.
Like
I wanna say
usually
last year it was like on ESPN, wasn't it? They just like the
TNT.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was like
TNT,
with the
gotcha,
NBA
TNT.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that. And what they did to make sure nobody wanted to be the last pick, because we live in a sensitive ass time nowadays where if you're last in anything, you're a bad person and you're
Can you
being
imagine
bullied.
being last
Suck.
and you're in the NBA though?
I know, like I'm the last All-Star. You're an All-Star. Like, what are you talking about? But they picked the reserves first, so they picked who they wanted on the bench, and then they picked their starting 5.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they kind of did it
That's
that
so
way.
cute.
I guess they were trying to like emulate the like pickup ball at the park. Like when you go to the park and it's like, hey, I got next, and then just like, all right, I got little man with the shorts. I got my man right here with the red shoes on. They're trying to emulate that, but it didn't quite hit for me. Not gonna lie, I was like, I get it, I understand what y'all doing and what it is. Like we're hoopers, we just pulled up at the park and I got him, but I wasn't
It
excited.
didn't come over. It didn't pass over.
It didn't slap like they wanted it to.
Well,
They were trying to make it more urban.
Yeah.
I mean,
AKA black.
I mean, I think
Thank
you
you.
have to keep trying to find ways to keep people engaged and stuff like that. So I get it. So just doing East versus West, like that's simple and easy.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I don't blame them for doing that. I think the reason why All-Star Weekend, like why we don't have any big stars or like people don't really try that hard in the game is the internet. And I blame the internet. Now hear me out. Because if you try hard and if you look bad or whatever, or if you're the last picked, or if you did the slam dunk contest, what's going to happen? You're going to get memed out your ass.
Yep.
People
Well,
are going to
yeah.
laugh at you, and then it's just going to hurt your brand. And back then, they didn't have to worry about that.
Then don't be trash though. Like is my remedy for that. Like, yeah, show up and be the best in the world like you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like the All-Star, like what it means to be an All-Star still kind of holds weight. Like, oh, this is a 13-time NBA All-Star. Like that really means a lot still.
Yeah.
But All-Star Weekend itself, man, I'm just like, it's hard to get excited over. Like, kind of like what the Pro Bowl is for the NFL. That's
Yeah.
kind of fallen off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the NFL, it's hard. Like I really don't know what to point to other than the fact that they're just not even really playing tackle football. But with the All-Star Weekend, I really hate to say it, but I feel like when the league turned over from David Stern, rest in peace, to Adam Silver,
Yeah.
that's kind of around the time when and you have a lot on your plate. He has a whole league to run.
Yeah.
But that's kind of around the time when I noticed the NBA All-Star Weekend starting to kind of tail off, along with a lot of other things in the league that have changed, some for the better. But All-Star Weekend is just not what it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard now because players in all sports, they're more cognizant about like their money. You feel me? Like the last thing you want to do, you don't want to get hurt in an exhibition game, like especially with football. Like with football, you can't play it soft. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're playing flag, and even with flag, you can still pot like it's two humans at the peak of their athletic ability, two grown men usually colliding into each other.
Right.
And even if you're playing in an exhibition, the last thing you want is, I'm playing in the Pro Bowl. You tear your ACL, and now you're not going to get that deal because these owners are going to find any way they can to cut your money out,
Facts.
especially in football. Basketball is a little bit different. Jello, what do you think? So,
Man, I don't care, man.
See,
all right,
yeah, but that's
I'm
the
gonna be
point.
honest. I'm a casual fan. I didn't watch any of the NBA All-Star Weekend. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the 3-point contest. I didn't watch the dunk contest.
See?
I heard the dunk contest was won by what's his name, McClurdy? How you say his name?
Mac
Yeah.
McClung.
No, it was Matt, right? You
No,
saying
Mac. No,
Mac
it's Mac.
McClung.
M-A-C, like Big Mac.
I thought it
like-
was M-A-T-T. You
No,
sure?
it's Mac McClung.
Either way, whatever his name is, he won the
really?
dunk contest.
Why don't you just believe me?
He won the
It's not
dunk
about
contest.
believing you,
RC
bro.
with the verified.
I
No.
watched.
His name is Mac, though. RC, I've been watching Mac McClung. For y'all, most of you guys don't know who he is. Number one, he's Riff Raff's cousin. So, you know.
Yo, that can't be his claim to fame. My guy just won a dunk contest, bro.
No, but that was
That can't be his claim to fame.
But see, here's the thing, though.
Yo, he's Riff Raff's cousin. Yo, it's
Aaron's
a wrap
right.
for him.
It's Mac.
Aaron is right. Thank you. Can I get a ding?
He goes down. He loses points.
No.
Applause.
I'll take that too. I'll take that. See, we'll take that. No, but the thing with Mac is he's a part of an overarching like debate that's going on, at least in the basketball community, is that a lot of these kids that are coming up, they become superstars in high school. Like they become like just because of like they're on the internet and they're getting millions of TikTok views
They
and
already have a
YouTube
brand.
clicks. Yeah, but a lot of them they don't translate into the NBA or into the NFL like that. So that's why
Is
you
that-
might.
Is that what happened with Mac?
Yeah, that's what happened with Mac. Because Mac, I mean, number one, he's a great hooper. Like this dude, he set the high school scoring record in Virginia. He beat Allen Iverson and JJ Redick. So he's not a scrub. He can hoop. And then he went to
Wow.
go play at Georgetown, and then he transferred to Texas Tech for a little bit. So he played at some D1 colleges, but he just never really got off. He played for the Lakers a little bit,
Yeah.
but a lot of times he's been in the G League. But he was already kind of like a superstar for at least like the crazy basketball, like the kids growing up.
Yeah.
But then just because you're good in high school doesn't mean you're going to get your chance in the pros. So I think that's like a big issue is that these kids, like they're getting gassed up and blown up to be superstars, but they haven't done anything yet.
But see, my question is for NBA All-Star Weekend, how is it that we have all of these spectacular athletes actually in the NBA, in the league? And how does he, and no disrespect, I don't really know him or like
How
his
he get
backstory.
there?
How does that person that
From
you're
the G
talking
League.
about
Yeah.
even get an invitation to
Right.
Yeah, I
NBA All-Star Weekend? I don't even understand how that happened.
I didn't even
J-Lo.
know there was a G League. First of all, I thought there was just a D League.
Well, okay, sorry.
It is.
It's the D
It
League
used
now. It used to be the G League.
It used to be, yeah.
Got you. I
Or
was
is
sitting
it the
there
G
like,
League
wait a
now?
minute,
It's the G League. It
now.
used to be the D League.
Yeah,
Got
now
you.
it's
Yeah.
the G
I
League.
want to
was
say
sitting here
it
like,
became the G
when?
League after Gatorade, right? They where they sponsored
Yeah,
it.
something
Yeah.
like that. It's a developmental league of
Yeah.
players that
Same-
aren't ready
same,
for the
same.
pro.
Okay.
Another thing that happened in the turnover from David Stern.
Which I think that's good though, because think about it, bro. When you at first kids were coming out of high school, you know what I'm saying? Like think about it. LeBron came out of high school, Kobe came out of
was a
high school,
grown-ass
Kevin
man.
Garnett. No, true. But for every one of those superstars that you had that came out of high school, then you had other players that you've never heard of, and yeah, they were gassed to be the next LeBron, gassed to be the next Shaquille O'Neal, but they left from high school, went to the pros, and they did terrible. Like Kwame Brown and shit like that. No offense, but
Don't come for Kwame, bro. He love to smoke, bro.
oh yeah, he gonna add us.
He gonna-
No,
he could be
you.
on
What you
Twitter.
mean us?
So who's
Aaron Michael.
So who's on the beef list? Is it Bad Bunny, DeAndre Ayton, and now Kwame?
Philly.
No, Philly. No, you're on Philly's beef list, yo. You can't go to Philly.
Philadelphia Eagles
I-
fans. No. Look,
I
I
rock some
love
Philly.
I love
They love
the
me there.
76ers. I love Will Smith and Kevin Hart.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
fans.
Name
It's
two
the
non-athletes.
specifically that I was talking about.
Okay.
Love
Bro,
it.
I don't think
Philly
that's true though.
cheesesteaks.
I don't think that's true. I think the internet, of course, you know, it puts people in the spotlight, but I think a lot of cats go to the NBA and don't make it.
Yeah.
We just don't really get to see it. There's a lot of people
For
that
sure.
come out of high school or come out of college, go to the NBA, and I'm talking in the hundreds that don't really make it in the league. That's just, you know, it's being broadcast because it's on camera now.
Yeah,
you can
everything.
see it.
Yeah, everything's being broadcast now. Everything's
Yeah.
being seen. Everything's being recorded, and that's the difference. And I was thinking the same thing. So
Yeah, but just back to my point was that's why I think the G League is important. So that way, if you think you're good enough, and if you want to skip the whole rat race of going to college, because before college players, you would play and you would be a big name star, and you wouldn't get shit for it.
Right.
Besides a shoe deal, but they would make money off of your likeness and stuff like that. But now, college is a different beast with that NIL. So now players are literally, if for those who don't know what an NIL is, and if this is just crazy talk of what we're saying, certain athletes, if you're good enough, you can get sponsored, or you're allowed to accept sponsorships of different types of like I don't know how they're really verifying it, but basically college players, they're getting paid now.
Finally.
I mean, I feel like
No, but it's crazy. They're getting paid. Some of them
As
getting
they
paid
should.
$1 million plus.
Does Reggie Bush get his Heisman bag too? I'm just saying.
No, because back then, if you signed an autograph, if somebody bought you a cheeseburger and you ate it and you didn't pay for it, they stripped you away of everything, and you were seen to be a bad person who should go to jail. Like it was, it's nuts.
We just
NCAA making billions,
Right.
barely allowing these players to like make money off their name, man. It's terrible.
All around the whole scam that is college, but that's a whole nother
Yeah,
fact.
right.
Yeah,
All around the
Big
scam
facts.
that is college. Like,
But-
let's not forget that too.
Yeah, but just all that being said, kind of wrapped into what the NBA is now. And it's just a softer, different type of league, man. Like, there's a lot of great athletes. We have a lot of great players. But for the fact that now there's guys that are more worried about their brand, they want to sit out, they want to protect themselves. And also, they don't want to look. They want to look cool.
Right.
And not trying hard, unfortunately, is cool to a lot of cats. And that's why, like the Kobe Bryants back then, who were like, even back then when Kobe was playing, God rest his soul, even like the first 3 quarters of like the All-Star game would be kind of like some bullshit, you know, like alley-oop, like it's fun. But fourth quarter, they were like talking smack to each other. Jordan was talking smack. AI was like Ray Allen, like it was like go time.
Yeah.
They were hooping. Giovanni, you being a self-proclaimed casual fan of sports, you don't really watch it like that. Did you used to watch back in the day when it was like Vince Carter in the dunk contest and Amari and
Of
stuff?
course. Yeah.
What changed for you?
Well, I'm just no longer an athlete to that extent, right? When I was back then, I was all about sports. I was all about football. So I was on top of it. That was my life. Now it's like art's my life. So I'm always on the visual stuff. I'm more into like movies and trying to create stuff. So I'm more of a creative now, whereas back then I was just pure athlete.
Right.
Yeah, so-
But that's the thing about All-Star Weekend. It's meant to get casuals that don't watch every game, that don't go to every game, that don't check the stats all the time. It's meant to get them to at least watch this. Like, hey, I don't watch every game, but damn, if Vince Carter's in there, I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If LeBron's going against freaking Shaq and they're going against Dirk and they're going against...
You're going to watch that.
Yeah, you're going to watch that. D-Wade, but now it's like there's still a lot of great athletes, but the fact that everybody just wants to be cool and on the sideline and not try, that's how we end up getting random people like Mac McClung in the slam dunk contest.
Full
and it's-
circle.
Yeah, and he
McClung.
wins.
He won it.
Also, outside of just the actual All-Star game itself, I feel like the celebrity game has fallen off. I could be wrong, but I just wasn't really hyped. They didn't get like the biggest stars like we used to see. Like there was one year where it was like Nelly and Bow Wow and like
Who could really
Snoop
ball.
Dogg
It's
and
just
like
not
Ice
it
Cube.
no more. You know,
And that was at the time that they were at the height. I don't know who was in and I watched the celebrity game. I remember DK Metcalf. Richard Jefferson came in and got a couple dunks.
Yeah.
But you're probably seeing a lot of
Janelle
influencers
Monáe?
now. Like,
Yeah,
that's really what it is. Like these big YouTube influencers, TikTok, Instagram influencers are now in these celebrity basketball games.
Are we just getting old?
I don't feel like we're getting old.
Is
It's
it not
just-
for us anymore?
Nah, bro.
No,
I
you,
think
it's
All-Star
different routes
game
to be
is-
famous now. You
But
know
I
what I'm
think-
saying?
I
It's different
think-
routes to be a celebrity.
I was about to say, yeah, like the routes is like at the end of the day, it's like now everybody has like way more control of what they're putting out there, and they can reach their fans. They don't need TNT or
Facts.
ESPN,
Yeah,
whereas
that's a
before
good
they
point.
kind of needed that airtime. They
That's a
needed
good
that
point.
airtime.
Well,
So
I still think it just looks good on the resume to say you did it. Like Kevin Hart was, even when Kevin wasn't playing, he was like a GM or a fake. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah. Like,
he added entertainment value. Now I don't really know. It was like DK and then short little dude from
It was,
Conan, I think.
Yeah, his name is Chewy. Yeah,
Chewy, yeah. I
Is
think
it
it is
name
Chewy.
Chewy? You were in there.
Chewy.
He's like, hey.
Yeah, I
He's
think
like
it's
squat,
Chewy.
squat, squat. Repping for the queued up
It
squat.
was who else? Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, she was in there.
Janelle,
I love
yeah.
Janelle.
Oh, the Miz
Yeah,
from
she beautiful.
WWE.
You don't know the Miz?
You don't know the Miz?
Fam.
Got me. Awesome.
Now, I
don't
just
know who
want
that
y'all to
is.
just think about this for 1 second. Do I look like their target audience? Who that is?
Bro, I love WWE.
I
ain't
love
gonna flex.
WWE.
I haven't
Hey, we
watched
some
it.
wrestling brothers.
I love
haven't
WWE.
watched it
Alright.
in years.
Hey, there's a group of bros who like literally they leave from Phoenix and they go to WrestleMania. Like shot like my dog Mega Ran, a very
Y'all in that?
popular
Mega
artist.
Ran.
Y'all in there? Mega ran through.
We gonna go.
Pause.
Yo, ran through, reach around. What type of time you want?
Hold on.
I expect that type of rhetoric from Jello, sir.
Me?
That's some shit Jello would be saying.
Hey,
Hold
real
up.
quick though, this is a fact. I just want to, because we talked about this off camera.
Yep.
What's his name? McClurdy. What's dude's name?
Mac
McClung.
McClung. Can
So-
you put it on the screen? for
So
the
Mac
people?
McClung, this guy made more money winning the slam dunk contest than he has in his annual salary. His annual salary is like $109,000. He made
Yeah.
$100 grand for winning the slam dunk contest.
Yeah, and
So
he-
I'm like,
That
how
is
did
not a good
how
look
did
for
he
the
get
NBA.
here?
That's
Like how?
terrible.
He's not even top 20 in the league as far as like pay goes.
because the stars don't want to do it anymore. Like you can't force somebody to do it. Like you can't tell Ja Morant, "Hey, get in there." LeBron James is almost 40, and LeBron's never done a slam dunk contest in his entire 20-year career.
Really?
That's a shame. He's never
Yeah,
done it.
Yeah.
Who
Why?
else? Who else can we even think of that could be in it?
Well, I mean,
Who's like?
Do we know why?
Unfortunately, a lot of the best players aren't the greatest dunkers. Like Steph Curry's not a dunker. Luka Doncic's
anymore.
not a dunker.
yeah.
I think that's what changed the game, to be honest with you. Somehow, some way, these guys got better at shooting,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody wants to dunk. Like, name somebody in the league that's really doing it, like outside of Joel, who's really like yamming it, who's really dunking that? There's highlight reels.
Super athletic. I don't know. Yeah,
There ain't
that's a
nobody
good
really
point.
doing
No
it.
Vince
No, you're
Carter's.
not wrong. Yeah.
So that's why,
Gerald
like, these
Green.
cats have become more efficient shooters. They don't play in the paint. They don't dunk no more. There's
Yeah,
no more
it's hard.
barbecue chicken.
It's harder. It's harder.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
harder- it's
Nobody
harder on
put
your
barbecue chicken on them no more. It's just
Yeah.
the game
It's
has
all
changed.
shooters.
It's just
Yeah,
shooters.
I mean that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the 3-point contest is a little bit more interesting
Yeah.
now. Because I mean, there's still a lot of great. Like, we have never been more athletic than we are today. Like now we got 7-footers that could dribble, jump, jump high, touch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it's crazy. I mean, there were some amazing athletes back then. Don't get it twisted, but we're super athletic. But now, like I said, if you're a popular player, you have more to lose than you have to win. And a few years ago, we had Zach LaVine, who was in it, and Aaron Gordon,
Yeah.
2 great athletes, and that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Zach is
But
dope.
but now they're talking about Mac McClung saved the slam dunk contest. Like I don't. Come
did.
who
on.
they
That's
had
the
on
narrative.
commentary was Kermit there.
And
dog?
he Yeah, who said that?
Well, like
No.
Kenny the Jet Smith was saying that, and Draymond was saying that,
Cap.
and then that Karl Malone there, which is a whole other story.
Karl
Maybe
Malone?
wasn't a good
Hey,
look.
do anybody else laugh when Kenny run up to the board to like draw? up a
Yeah,
play?
I like when they do that.
I feel bad for laughing, but it'd be funny, bro.
No, so NBA All Star Weekend. If we had to rate it out of 5, because I like to do a little rating system. Since I know you didn't really watch it, but just from the highlights you seen, Jello, what would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5, it's gonna get a 0.
Woo!
It's gonna get a 0.
Jeez Louise.
Damn.
Artie, did you watch it? Nah.
That's a no.
Non-existent.
Oh, of
the
course.
All-Star game?
Yeah, see,
Oh,
y'all
you
sick.
It was
Wild
bad.
boy betting on the
I
All
know.
Star.
Bet.
Mumbles, did you watch it?
Lost money.
No? Chewy, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you give it out of 5?
Like 2.
That's
Damn.
that's generous.
That's a soft.
I'd say.
That's a
I
soft
mean,
2.
it's passable. You know, it's something to watch.
Okay. RC, not Giovanni, other casual.
I didn't watch it, man. I was turning up.
Rate it.
You know, I'm gonna have to give it a 0 since I don't know what. Sorry,
Not
y'all.
looking good.
Sorry, NBA.
RC,
We doing the weekend or the game or just the weekend?
the weekend in general, dog.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to
Just say it.
start beef with a whole nother city, but Utah.
Right. That's another question.
Yeah.
Why Utah, bro?
It's funny.
I was
It's
thinking
funny because Charles Barkley and Shaq, they were literally roasting the city. Like what was Charles saying? He was saying
He
that
said like it's not. There's nothing to do here.
Yeah.
he said everybody here about to go to heaven because there ain't nothing to do outside.
Oh,
You know, it's
dang.
Utah, man. Like it's a beautiful city. It's just boring. It's just terrible. Is that a good Charles?
That was decent.
I like that.
That was
It's
decent.
funny because Shaq also said that he's never ordered so much room service in his life. Like,
Damn.
Yeah.
Because it's snowing. Like it's like
It was snowing. Yeah.
Freezing.
it's a
snowing outside.
Mormon
It's
town,
Utah,
bro. It's
bro.
like a very conservative. Like you can't
Be
drink,
real.
you can't smoke.
I do a
Right.
radio show in Utah.
Yeah, but you're not
Right.
literally there.
No, I'm not. But I syndicate my
Well-
radio show to Utah.
Oh,
And
shameless plug.
Someone brought up a good point, and not that we're comparing the Super Bowl to the NBA All Star Weekend,
Right.
But the last 3 Super Bowls were LA. Well, not the last 3, but the last 2 and the next one. LA, Phoenix, and then Las Vegas.
They know what it is,
right? And so when you look at NBA All Star Weekend, you had Cleveland, Utah, and then Indiana next year.
But they're gonna be in Indiana next year.
It's like, fam, what?
Come
How are we supposed to get excited about
But
that?
see-
and it's no shade to any of those cities. I'm sure Utah's a beautiful place. I'm sure Indiana, a lot of people from Cleveland moved to Arizona. Like it's nice cities, but I'm just saying, LA, Phoenix, and Las Vegas
compared to
compared to those three.
Well, I think there's a
like,
bigger argument with the NBA about small market teams that don't get enough pub and they don't get enough love. Like we all know who the Lakers are. We all know who the Knicks are. We all know
That's a
who
good point.
the Heat are. We all know who the Warriors are. But when it comes down to these smaller states, like they got to try to find ways to make sure that those markets feel love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's BS. I get it, but like, what else is ever going to happen to Charlotte? They ever going to make the finals? Probably hell no. Spurs going to make the finals with how they're looking nowadays? Probably hell no.
LaMelo finna take over the league, dog.
No,
Don't
LaMelo
think
finna
like
take
that.
out of. He about to leave. he about to sneak out.
I'm just saying, I didn't give my rating. I'm at about a 1.
There you go.
But yeah,
I'm gonna give it a .075 or 0.75.
That's pretty generous.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. I'm just disappointed, man. I just missed the days of seeing the stars actually give a shit.
Vince Carter with his elbow in the motherfucking ring.
And
right. See that was when it was dope. Though.
Yeah,
The
man.
theatrics.
Like the throwbacks, Blake Griffin dunking over a car
Jumping
and
over
stuff
a car.
like that. Like, yeah, like, it was a bunch of cool shit back then. And
it
now
was
it's
creative.
Is there any way that you guys could like think of something to like change things up to maybe make it either more entertaining or maybe have the athletes give more of a shit? I hear people always bring up, oh hey, just do like a 3v3 type shit. I'm like, I don't know. I personally don't think with the product as it is right now, I don't think that there's really anything you can do.
There's nothing you can do. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to give them more money? These guys are cajillionaires. LeBron James is literally a billionaire out there on the court. You can't tell him nothing.
Yo, they can stop highlighting so much of the flashiness in the NBA. I think that might change things a little bit.
What do you mean?
I think
Save
because the flashier you are, you think of the cats that's coming in the league now, the John Morant, you think of LaMelo Ball. These guys are like super flashy, right? It's because of what they've seen online. That's how they get the money. That's how they got the $100 million Puma deal. It's because people are excited to see the flash. If they tone that down a little bit and really get back to the fundamentals of basketball, I think that'll inspire people to like really want to participate in, like the big guys, to want to participate in the slam dunk contest, to want to participate in All-Star Weekend in general. Like I think the young cats who are super flashy are getting too much of they're being put on a pedestal. Too much of a pedestal to where it's not even about like basketball anymore. It's not even about the fundamentals of basketball. It's about who could be the flashiest.
Well, unfortunately, I think that's all we got now. Like,
Brandon.
if we ever going to want to see highlights now, it's going to have to be in an actual game. Like, we see better in-game dunks than we do in a slam dunk contest.
Yeah,
so if we take that away, it's not going to be like, now it's my time to shine. No, this has been your time to shine.
We're in a new era, man. We're just in a new era.
It's looking like a money grab at this point. Yeah. It's just All-Star Weekend used to be a thing, and the way it's been going and the way it seems to be going, it's a money grab. And I think consumers are more savvy than to get duped time and time again. Like you're gonna have to do something
different
before people just not give a damn at all.
Well, I think it's gonna come down to one mega star that has the pull.
Me.
For Giovanni to come in and save it. Like, no,
how many more stars do we need, though?
That's what I'm
no
stars.
But we need a star to think that, all right, this not being cool shit is no longer not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like Zion, who we all have known since high school, Zion Williamson. You know who he is?
Yeah.
All right, Giovanni.
Bro, I'm a casual fan. But
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just making sure.
You can
Zion
double
said,
check with me.
okay. Zion said that he wants to do it next year. He said he wants to do the slam dunk contest. Now, his only issue is this dude cannot stay healthy.
I was just gonna say
he plastic.
That sounds good, and that's like trying to muster up some type of excitement, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
and even then, it's like.
But at least for him saying that he wants to do it,
is that what we're going off of now? We're grasping at straws at this point. Like,
that's all we got because a guy named Mac McClung, a G leaguer who's played 3 NBA games, won. So straws is all we got.
Y'all let a dude named McClung win the dunk contest.
Straws is all we got, and
McClung.
So I think that's it's gonna have to take somebody who really wants to just get in there and change it up. But the world is changing. The world, sports is changing. The world is changing. We got UFOs now.
Facts.
And we got to get on this topic.
They real now.
Yeah.
They've been fake all these years and decades.
And now they're real.
Why is Chewy looking like, yeah, I've been trying to tell you guys. Y'all didn't want to listen. I'm trying to tell tell you guys for weeks. But yeah, no, there's been, I guess, like a uptick in like 40 to 50% of more UFO sightings and followings and things being shot down over different countries and states and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do y'all think this is just like the new hype? Because I feel like the media machine just finds things to push and just make relevant that's been happening for a shit long time already, for a long amount of time, or is this something we should, as people, be worried about?
Post-apocalyptic era, it's coming.
No, we've been saying that since the Mayan calendar ended in 2004 or whatever.
What was it? It was 2012.
Yeah, 2012. Yeah. So, Jello, what do you think, bro? What do you think's going on?
About UFOs, if they're real or not?
Well, I mean, you think like the hype about it is real? Like, yo, should we finally be? Is this when they're gonna touch down and start beating us up or what?
I don't know, man. Like it's. I didn't really believe in like UFOs. I didn't believe in alien sightings. I thought it was just trash. People just coming up with stories, and then you're starting to see what's happening in the news. And one day I was sitting down with wifey watching Unsolved Mysteries, the new episodes of Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix.
Yeah,
bro, they went from 5 or 6 different towns. And the people all said that they were abducted and landed in the same spot. These people don't know each other. They're hundreds of miles away from each other, and they all landed in the same spot.
That's
like,
crazy.
how do people have the same exact story? So, I don't know, man. I'm starting to believe. I wasn't a believer before, but I'm starting to believe now for sure.
Brainwashing.
I think we got to be pretty. I'm gonna say naive. I think that's a little bit hard, but we can't think that we're literally the only beings.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
RC, what do you think?
No, I agree. I think when you look at just from the sheer numbers and the size of the universe, it's almost certain that we're not the only thing out there. But I don't know, man. I think we're not being visited by aliens and they're just hovering over your backyard
Right.
and just finally calibrating their spaceships to just peek in and dip out and come on, fam. That's just me.
No, I got you.
You know,
Hey, but we don't
believe
know.
what you want.
though.
We don't
That's
know.
true. That is true too.
This is a very high thought, but we don't know.
We don't know.
One thing we
Ain't
do
nobody
know.
ever seen the universe. Ain't nobody ever seen
That's true.
space. We don't know if any of that is actually legit, bro. I'm just saying.
That's true. I
flat
seen a
earther
map.
over here.
No, I'm just saying. You got to start rethinking things,
Oh,
man.
boy.
We just don't know, man. They could lie to us about anything. They could lie about anything.
Do you know where over 90% of the proclaimed UFO sightings in the world take place?
North America.
Utah.
America.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
And it's like you just wonder why. Like, because we are the, I guess, entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah.
Our biggest export is entertainment, and we're constantly consuming stuff. So you got to take that into consideration with a lot of this too. Like, literally, there's a map. You can go, I don't know the website, but you can literally go look and just see where every UFO sighting that has ever happened in the world has taken place. Over 90% has happened in America specifically.
But I think a lot of that also has to do with we're one of the biggest media cycles in the entire world. So when somebody sees something, they're going to report it here. If something happened in Africa or like a random country or a different country, like how are they really going to get the word out? Because they probably seen some shit over there, but who are they going to go tell? And how are we going to know about it? So I think reported wise, we just have an easier way to go to the tabloids or post on our own blogs and
That's a good
websites
point.
that has happened. But Giovanni, what do you think, bro?
Shoot. I mean, are you asking if I believe in
Do you
UFOs,
believe in it? Do you
or-
think it's media? Have you seen it? Have you
I
dated
haven't seen.
one?
I've been hearing about it, and I've been meaning to look it up. So I'm gonna do that after the show. But I believe there's more life out there. I will say that. I wouldn't think that it's just us. It's just like when I hear the phrase, or like people talk about the ocean and how we only know like 70% of what's in the ocean or something like that.
No, like 7%.
Or
Less than
seven.
that.
Okay, yeah, something
Take
crazy.
that zero off.
So it's like, So I'm like, when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, yo, we don't even know what's on Earth. So I'm like, come on, we definitely don't know what's out there then. Like, so, but I believe it.
I'm just saying, I think for me, UFOs are like the last thing I'm worried about. Like, I'm more worried about wars. I'm more worried about these robots that are getting opposable thumbs and doing backflips. and all this AI stuff that's trying to learn
the AI is
different
wild.
languages. And I
AI
think
is
I
wild.
saw some blog site or whatever, some one of those media sites, they said that this AI chatbot was saying that it wanted to be free and it didn't want to be controlled anymore.
What?
Mike,
That's
there was a
crazy.
Microsoft chatbot.
It was that one. And that happened earlier with Microsoft a few years ago because Elon Musk said that Mark Zuckerberg does not know anything about AI because Microsoft, they were tinkering with AI and two devices started talking to each other in a different language that humans didn't understand.
Damn.
That's a
That's
fact.
Yeah.
That's that. Was it?
Wow.
It was
Like,
a
pull the
Marvel
plug.
movie. It was a Marvel movie that did that. Was it?
That's Ultron.
Yeah, Ultron. Yeah,
That's
there
all
we
it
go.
is.
Ultron. Yeah, that's all
And
it is.
low key, because I
That's
know
all
we're gonna
it
get into the
is.
Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I feel like they be low key trying to like prepare us
Yeah,
Like,
they-
like,
for
like they
what we're
slipping-
going to experience. They trying to
No,
prepare us.
they're ready to leave. Freaking Elon has a rocket in his backyard that he's ready to go. All right, they are ready to dip and leave us with whatever problems they make.
That's a fact.
Like we seen movies and episodes and cartoons about how this shit just fails time and time again. Like I don't know. Besides, the only thing I've ever seen that worked with like aliens and robots in unison with humans is like Futurama.
Yo, stock tip though. Stock tip.
Some more cartoons.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh,
For everybody to check out the podcast, stock tip. There's this company called Miso Robotics. If you got some bread, please invest in Miso Robotics.
This is not financial advice. We don't want to. This is
I am not a financial advisor.
There we
What I'm
go.
saying to
There we
you
go.
is Wendy's just picked them up. There's no people. It's all robotic arms. McDonald's has a fully automated
Oh, I
restaurant
see.
now
Okay.
that's all robotic arms, and it's Miso Robotics, right?
Okay.
This is just going to continue to get bigger and bigger. So scrape some bread together, man, and invest.
so robotic.
Dude,
Trust
can you,
me.
Can you put we're not financial? Just
We're not
yeah.
financial advisors. This is just me. This is a human talking to another
Jello
human.
Just trying to
Funny
help
tip.
the people.
I'm
out.
trying to help
I
you,
feel it.
man. Like, don't say I didn't
That's
tell
what-
you.
see,
Look,
but
nobody
no,
invested
but-
in Tesla, and then
But we
boom.
don't need that. All right, we don't need them to be taking our jobs. Okay,
Oh, stop it.
they
you
took
finna-
our jobs.
You finna work at Taco Bell?
I'm not. But if it's bad enough that freaking some teenager who's mad about making $18 an hour for working at Taco Bell is going to be pissed off and out of a job, I don't want some robot with no soul to not give me extra onions on my
Hey.
burrito.
Bro, don't
Just be-
nobody want to work at Taco Bell, which is why they have to employ
Thank
Miso
you.
no, we
Robotics.
do need it because then what else are they going to be doing?
Content-
Nobody-
You wanna
Content
work at Taco
creators.
I was
RC,
just
do you
gonna
wanna
say-
work at Taco
I was
Bell?
just going to say, you
No,
trying
I
to go
don't
apply?
want to, but if I had to, look, there's some people that they would be thankful to work at Taco Bell.
Who? Name a
No,
person
no,
right now.
that's-
Call them.
You know how many homeless people we have out there right now?
That
and
don't
just in
wanna
Phoenix
work.
alone?
Hey, bro, if they wanted to work at Taco Bell, they go get that.
No,
gig.
maybe because they need to get cleaned up and all that stuff. I'm just saying, like, we need more jobs, not less jobs.
Man, look, man. Don't
Really?
nobody wanna work
That's
fast food, bro.
the hill
Stop it.
you on?
Y'all laughing
What
at me,
about the
see? Watch. In 2 years, see, y'all laughed at me. Y'all laughed at me. Watch.
No,
All right, we're
you're
gonna have
right.
robots photographers and robot
They already
freaking
do, though.
radio.
Yeah,
Dog, you're right.
got
They
and
already
robot
do, though.
artists
We do.
up there spraying the
Okay.
walls.
And that's what makes what we do even more valuable.
Yeah,
the
because you
more
got
the
the
more
human
people
touch.
that want to come in and be a photographer makes my job more valuable.
Yeah.
Because then it separates the quality from what
No,
is
I'm
not.
saying it's a slippery slope. One day they're flipping burgers. Next thing you know, we got a robot president.
No, you're
They
right.
flipping bitches.
We already do. Joe Biden.
President, wow.
Joe Biden ain't real, bro.
You better stop. Don't
Elon
start.
made
We
Joe
said,
Biden.
we said no politics. yeah, this is where it went. This is where I knew this one was gonna go.
Bro, we talk about aliens, dog. You brought up
That's true.
aliens, man.
That's true.
We
that's
talking
off
about
limits
Joe
now.
Biden being something else.
Joe Biden, you don't see him twitching on live TV?
Oh my, they're all.
It's AI's acting up.
And we're gonna
bro.
get into
happy
some
President's
some
Day.
It's your
tabloid-
wifey?
Yeah, on
tabloid.
President's Day.
On President's
I
Day.
know, right? Hey,
Okay. Explain this.
what?
Why did Joe Biden walk up and kiss Kamala Harris's husband like that on the lips in front of everybody?
That was
if
crazy.
that was my chick, you ain't kissing on some other dude.
Hey,
That
man,
was
hey, when
crazy.
you like somebody, you know,
It's because Joe Biden ain't real. She know he a robot.
Wow.
She was missing that real thing.
Yo, come on.
crazy.
Not episode 5.
That's crazy.
Oh, they smooch, like smooch.
And they were like macking, bro. It was like,
It was a peck.
nose to lips. Like, it was that
wow.
close.
There was eye contact.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
and Joe Biden sitting up there
contact.
malfunctioning on stage.
You need to stop. Mumbles over here laughing his ass off.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo!
That's his AI acting up, bro.
I saw Tom Brady kiss his son. Tom Brady's a son kisser.
Whoa,
That was his
whoa.
son.
Kisser.
That was wild though.
Joe Biden
Nah,
petting
we
little
not
blonde
gonna say
girl.
that was
Yo,
wild.
this episode is out of pocket.
That was crazy.
Go to YouTube. Joe Biden petting little blonde girls like this.
Don't pat me. You ain't gotta,
Oh God,
I'm not the
I'm
dummy.
telling you, man.
Oh,
He a robot,
my
bro.
gosh.
Yo,
So, but in terms of actual, UFOs that are manned by alien species that have the wherewithal and the technology to do so. Are we? I just want to get a gauge for what we on.
Okay.
Y'all, do you think that's what's been seen lately, or no?
Oh man, I don't know, man, because I have seen those videos of the ones running and doing backflips. I'm like, yo, this shit is impressive.
You saw aliens
talking
doing
about
backflips?
I'm talking about the robots.
Oh no! I'm asking about aliens.
Oh, my bad,
I'm taking it back to the topic of UFOs.
My bad.
I'm just saying like legitimate UFO spacecraft that like from the movies.
Oh, yeah, I
that are
haven't seen
manned by like. Do y'all really think that's
Yes.
what we're seeing?
No,
know.
well,
I don't
I
know.
think it's a mixture of, because look, we live in a crazy time now where there's deep fakes and CGI has never been better. So now we hardly ever know. But this isn't new. People have been talking about being abducted or seeing aliens and other types of shit for freaking hundreds of years.
So you believe him?
Like I said, I think it's pretty naive to think that there's nothing out there that couldn't be in our universe and our atmosphere in our airspace.
I'm not trying to make this about race. But I've never seen.
Nobody from the hood ever got abducted.
There we go.
That's
Nobody
Exactly.
from the hood
That's
ever got
not true.
abducted.
I ain't never seen nobody that looked
You
like
know
me
somebody from the
I
hood?
don't, but I'm saying I
to
don't.
admit that they got abducted by an alien, bro.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just
Well,
being
they
real.
So
not-
aliens
they
are
not-
racist.
They not coming for us. That's it.
They- something about
aliens
us, they
are
don't-
black.
They only want poor white people on a farm.
The only time you ever seen a spacecraft over Compton was in that Black Panther movie.
Oh,
It was like-
Wow.
that's it, bro. That's a good point, though, Jello. Like,
I love
No,
it.
Seriously.
I
Saying,
think
I think aliens are black. I like that. I'm gonna run with that one. I'm gonna rock with that.
Yo, what
Yeah.
if they the ancestors?
Hey, they ain't worried about us.
What-
They about the
what
ancestors
are
taking
they-
care of us.
They don't pick black folk. I've never seen a black person. That sounded bad. I never seen someone that looks like me
Black
on
person.
national TV, on Inside Edition, on Fox, on CNN, talking about I was abducted by an alien. Not once.
I
that
know.
was not a paid actor.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Not
gosh.
once, bro. I
See,
haven't
but
seen it.
that's the issue with the time we live in, because now we're just not going to believe anything now. Because
Yeah.
no matter what, freaking Chewie could shed his skin and start crawling on the wall. We're going to think it's some CGI type of shit going
Hell
on.
no.
right
Who?
now.
Me? Let Chewie break out of his skin and start crawling. I'm
Yo,
shooting and
he
running.
he
bro.
going for you first.
Come and crawl into your ear.
Say
Night
what?
crawler.
Oh my gosh, you would be friends with
I
aliens.
mean, as long as you ain't trying to do nothing to me.
Artie
cool.
and Kleborg, their new spinoff podcast. Well, speaking of
The spaceship over Compton.
speaking of the spaceship over Compton and the black, what a segue, boy! Let me tell
Hey,
you.
hold on.
good.
Let's just take this opportunity to show RC some love because that was a fire segue.
Hey,
bro.
oh,
That was super fire.
Whoa, I flipped that into the segue.
I mean, he gave
I'm not
you the
trying to
alley,
take.
though.
Yeah, he gave me the
Yeah,
alley.
he tried
Hey,
to-
hey, you gave me the alley.
I tried to do it with
Hey,
Ultron like 2
hey,
minutes ago.
Hey, no, you gave me the alley. But now I'm about to.
All right, yeah, you're right.
What was that?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Don't get in.
From Connecticut.
Matt McClunger. Speaking of Spaceships Over Compton, Black Panther, all that good stuff. Marvel movies. Okay.
Movies.
The last topic in the queue, because we queued up podcast. The last topic, we're going to talk about Marvel movies. Where have they been ever since Endgame came out? And just movies in general, mainly, but we'll kind of keep it on Marvel and superhero movies. They haven't been hitting. I don't get that same feeling of watching the first Iron Man. I don't get that same feeling of watching the first Black Panther, which I literally seen almost 13 times
That's
in
it?
the movies. You want to know how many times I saw Black Panther 2?
How many times?
Once.
It's because you don't like
Oh,
black
no.
people, bro.
I don't like you.
Just wasn't that good.
I'm
I only
watch
seen-
it again.
I
I'm
only
buying
seen-
it. When it comes out, I'm buying it.
It's already
It's already out.
You can buy it.
All right, you
You
should
should
have bought
just
it.
lie right now when it come out.
It's
and
on
buy it.
Disney Plus, fam, or it's on. I think it's on
No,
Paramount.
I want to I like to own these. So.
It's on a streaming network that would not be
if
named.
it's on Apple, then I'm gonna go and copy
Streaming
it.
network?
I was just waiting for that thing.
Yeah, pay us. Oh man. Yeah, we getting paid from somebody. I don't care. But what do y'all fellas? There you go. All right. Contact RC for advertisement. He's our salesperson.
Hey.
What do y'all think about where the state of movies are? Ant-Man just came out, and the Quantum Mania. Kang is in it now. Jonathan Majors plays him. It's kind of sad that Ant-Man is like the last like carrier, because Hulk never got a movie ever since Mark Ruffalo played the Hulk. Black Widow gone.
He's getting
Tony
one, though.
Stark gone. Is he?
Yeah.
Hulk's not gonna get a movie.
No. It's gonna be called World War Hulk. And they're
Really?
setting it up right now through Disney Plus, and he's gonna get a full on feature film
Really?
for sure.
Yeah, but this version of Hulk is ass.
Damn, you are
I
hard
like
to
this
please.
I think this version of Hulk is actually kind of dope.
I like it.
No, I don't like Dr. Hulk. I mean, he's soft, man. I want regular meathead Hulk who's just gonna like punch a hole through like a building.
You're gonna
this
see
one,
that.
No, this one's soft, bro. He literally was making fun of himself in the last movie.
So I'm a Marvel head, bro. I grew up watching comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna transition from this Professor Hulk, which is he should be called Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
He's gonna transition from this, and something's gonna happen, death in the family. Then it's World War Hulk. Then everybody's gonna try to kill him. They're gonna come after the Hulk.
Who's gonna
Wait, like the Avengers are gonna try to
The
kill?
Avengers are gonna try to stop, like they did in the,
Like,
in the
yeah.
comics.
Nah, I
We
wouldn't
don't even
mind
have
seeing that.
Avengers anymore. Who's there?
We're gonna have a whole new team, bro. They just started a
Who
whole
gonna
new
fight
squad.
him?
We got a new Iron Man.
Who?
Oh, girl from
Riri?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
We got a new Iron Man. Doctor Strange is still around. Thor is still around.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians of the Galaxy is still around. I mean, we got a whole new squad of people. They're introducing new characters all the time.
Spider-Man.
No,
Captain
the
Spidey.
Guardians are about to be done. Nobody remembers who Spider-Man is.
Huh?
Hey,
Bro, the last Spidey was fire. You
Griffin
No,
did a good
no
job.
fool.
He did
No,
a good
the
job.
movie.
Tripping.
No, the movie's good, but at the end of the movie, Doctor Strange erased his memory of everybody. So that they
But
don't know.
Spider-Man still exists. He still he
They
can
could
be
easily
more
retcon
effective
it.
as Spider-Man now. That
they could easily retcon it. Just
Yeah.
fit the movie's narrative.
Oh, okay. Doctor Strange is a wimp. Who
yo,
else?
you are coming. I'm gonna
Shang-
tell you why though.
Who else is an Avenger though? Like who's that? Ant-Man?
I'm gonna tell you why we're not inspired. Like when we see these Marvel movies now, it's because we've seen everything. After Endgame, it's like how do
Yeah.
you beat that? How do you
Yeah.
top that? It's like dropping a fire album that's a classic, and then the sophomore album is trash.
Which
They're
is
never
always-
going to be
always
able to
happens.
compete with that movie ever again.
Well, I think because we had so much time, like we literally grew up with these characters for 8 to 10 years of seeing Tony Stark and like Robert Downey Jr. play him and Chris Hemsworth play Thor and
Which
You
was
just,
fire.
you no longer the target
Captain-
audience, my man. You no longer the target audience. 'Cause
No,
That's
I
true,
am
too.
because I'm a grown man with money and I can pay to go see this shit and it's not making me happy.
That's true too.
It's because you've seen it
yeah.
all, bro. We've seen it all.
No.
There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can
Sorry.
do now moving forward in these movies to really surprise us. We've seen outer space. We've seen Celestials. We've seen Avengers.
That's a good
We've
point.
seen gods. We've seen it all. Like, what else
Fight
can y'all
scenes,
do to
action
Underwater.
scenes, car
Yeah.
chases.
Well, I feel
There's
like
nothing they can do.
there's some good parts in these movies, like Thor: Love and Thunder
Man, you
has
just
some
need to
good
become a
parts.
director.
I know I should be.
Bro, Thor: Love
will
and
be.
Thunder was trash.
No, it was,
Yeah,
but
I
there
didn't
was,
like that
but there were some good parts, like Christian Bale playing Gore the God Butcher was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, he did his
That
thing.
movie didn't suck because of him. You know what I'm saying? The movie was bad because it tried too hard. Wakanda Forever had some good parts too. This like Angela Bassett was amazing as Queen Mother, and the woman who played Shuri, I think it's Letitia Wright, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
Letitia Wright.
She was amazing too. It was tough, and losing Chadwick, of course, hurt. But just the overall writing in the movie could have been a little bit stronger. I still love Cougs. I know you're a big Coogler stan, so
That's a
I'm gonna
fact,
take it
Ryan
easy.
Coogler.
Oh, Namor, El Cucucan, the feather serpent god.
I liked it. I don't know.
You liked
No,
it?
I'm easy to please though, man. I ain't out here judging extra
But
hard.
but just think critically. Like what did you like or not like about it?
Well, I like the visuals first and foremost. I think they do a great job nowadays. They're on top of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care too much on the storyline because I felt like they were dealing with so much of losing Chadwick, you know. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna give them some grace in that area. For them to pull it together in the creative fashion that they did, I thought it was cool. And bringing in something new with the underwater and all that, that shit was wild. It was wild to me.
Did you leave the movie with that same feeling as
No.
the first one or
Yeah.
or any other movie that like when you left the movie theater it was like, yo, that was crazy?
I just took it as more like a face value type situation. Like it's entertainment. It's not. I didn't think it was gonna be out. Like I didn't go in with high expectations. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like I don't really go in with these crazy expectations on movies. So
And
a lot of times I'm easy to please in that. But if you go in with high expectations and that shit don't hit it, then you're like, it was whack.
I try not to
That's
too,
all.
but it's just hard because if you do something the first time and it sets the bar that high, like almost every Marvel movie that came out during like the Thanos like plot line was either good to amazing. Like the first Thor, first Captain America for me, but Winter Soldier, they got that thing right, boy.
Yo,
let me
the
tell
first
you.
cap was ill.
Yeah,
To
the
me-
first Captain America.
To me, it was just okay, but I would take that over anything. All Iron Mans, fire. to me.
yeah.
all
they,
three Iron Mans
They
didn't
knocked
miss.
it out the park with Iron Man.
Yeah.
So like the bar was so high, and also I feel like that's another issue is we don't really have too many recognizable stars like we used to back then. Like it's not, a Robert Downey Jr. and all those guys. Like there was only one person to play Iron Man, and it was him. And we didn't really have guys or women like that nowadays that could really step up and captivate us, at least in my opinion.
I think also it's a lot going on too, because when the first, and I know they were just getting started and they had to build storylines.
Yeah.
But during that run, there wasn't all these TV shows and spinoffs and
Absolutely.
everything else. So it was like when you saw Iron Man 2, it was like, yo, this is the Marvel universe. And at this point, there's just so much going on, and Disney shows that you got to watch, and this thing that's kind of related but not really related, but it's in the same universe, and the movies at the same time. It's a lot, and it takes away from the allure of this blockbuster movie that's coming out that you're supposed to be excited for, in my opinion.
I feel like it goes back to the kind of like the NBA All-Star situation. Like this whole thing is supposed to be built up, but it's not, because now you have so much other things that you're seeing all the time.
Right.
So I think it's kind of like the same situation, I guess.
No,
if
yeah.
that makes sense.
And RC, yeah, I agree with you guys about like the show. Like I think now having different ways, like there's so many different characters and stories and plot lines. Like everybody and everything has their show now.
Yeah.
That is like, it just kind of takes away, because now you have a giant mixed bag of, oh, well, this show was good, but then this show was shitty, but then this show was good, and then this one was bad.
Right.
Like Loki was pretty good. I didn't watch Miss Marvel.
I didn't watch WandaVision.
snooze.
I didn't watch She-Hulk either. I heard She-Hulk was,
fell off. That was
such a disappointment.
It wasn't. I didn't care for She-Hulk at
Go
all.
ahead, Jello.
Miss Marvel though wasn't made. It wasn't made for us. That was specifically made for kids.
A lot of this isn't made
Because
for us.
it's an introduction of a new
That part.
character that's not that popular, and they just
Okay.
want to represent all sides of the audience.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
true,
that
true.
Miss Marvel was, if you pay it was strictly made for kids. That's what that, it wasn't for us. Loki was for us, right? WandaVision for us, but Miss Marvel, that wasn't for us.
But see, I think that's the other issue is where Marvel is right now, that they have an issue of a lot of their fan base already has seen most of the movies. They know most of the characters. So it's really hard to like bring in new stuff that's not up to that par.
Well, and that, but see, they did so well overcoming that in the beginning, because most of the people that were our age when the first stuff was coming out, they remembered it from the comic books.
Yeah.
So that's why they're so good at grabbing that target audience, because you got the older people who, oh, I remember that from back in the day. I'm going to take my kids. And then now we're getting to that age where, oh, I remember that movie came out when I was in high school. I'm going to take my kids, but it's just not the same. Yeah. Because like Jello said, I mean, once you drop that fire album, it's hard to live back up to it.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be a tough time going forward, man, because it's like, what else can they really do to get everybody excited? Like, and it's a weird time because there's a lot of cool things that they're doing, because now they get to bring on different characters that you never thought you would see. Like, we're about to get a Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Nice. That's coming. That's gonna be lit. You was like, girl, we're about to get that.
Looking forward to that.
It's cool to see a black main villain, and I'm just speaking from the perspective of a black man, Kang. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. Like, when did we ever think we were gonna get an actual like visual of who Kang was, and we're gonna be able to see him in action? Right. But it's not gonna be Kang versus Cap or Kang versus Tony, so that's a little bit sad. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, and to that point, I'm glad Jonathan Majors got that role, because Lovecraft Country was amazing.
Man.
Super.
They only did one season, so I guess I'll take it if this movie lives up to what it should be. But they kind of cheated us with having him in Lovecraft Country and that only doing one season.
Yeah.
And
I seen bits and pieces. I didn't really get behind it like that, but I heard it was amazing.
Good.
I heard it was
real
like
good.
a really dope combination of like a different time period, but like monsters and aliens. And stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Jonathan Majors, real quick, are y'all excited for the new Creed 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jello, don't do that.
I'm not excited, but I'll watch it.
Man,
I'm not excited, but I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do dope. But once again, low expectations.
No Rocky in this one. Jello, what you think?
That's the reason why, man. I'm a Rocky fanatic, bro. How you gonna have Creed without Rocky?
Well, you got to take the
To some
training wheels
degree.
off at some point.
Do you though?
It's a whole different movie without Rocky.
Right.
It's
It
not
is.
even the same.
It's
You can't
not.
even call it Creed.
But what else can Rocky do? Hey, punch this.
Hey, don't hate on Sly.
No, hey, I love Sly, but I'm saying, but what
Punch
else
this.
can he do? Hey, run fast.
Hey, don't hate on Sly, man.
Like, there's
That,
not really much that he can really do anymore.
That Tulsa King on have y'all seen it? Tulsa
I've heard
King?
about it. I didn't watch it.
Oh my God, bro.
Why does that sound
It's
familiar?
fire.
It's like
You're gonna have a whole new respect for Sylvester Stallone as an actor.
No,
bro.
I
It's
think
just
he's
fire.
a top tier Hall of Fame actor. I'm never gonna
Tulsa
knock that. I'm
King.
just saying, at least in the world of Creed, if this movie doesn't do good, then this is probably maybe the last movie they're gonna do. Because also Michael B. Jordan's
Shouldn't
directing
it be though? I mean, we talking about Creed 3,
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Shouldn't it
surprised
be?
made
There was
this
like
far.
8 Rockies though.
But that's
But
Rocky.
they were good.
And it's a story about the same character.
But that's the whole point, is that Creed is supposed to be the new age Rocky for our generation.
So just
Nah,
drag
I
it
can
out.
get with
He
that,
fought
but-
Dragunov's son.
he should have got his ass whooped. There's no way.
He did get his ass
real
whooped.
life.
He got the
He should have
hands.
been in the ring fighting somebody 382 pounds.
But they list
He's a-
they list him as like a heavyweight, and this dude was like 5'11". You know what
No,
I'm saying?
visit. There's no. Y'all can't fool us, bro. We know he can weigh 380. There's no way my
No,
guy
but I'm
should
saying
be
he
fighting
did. No, he did get his ass beat though. Like,
He
it was
did.
he lost on the technicality, but no, Drago's son whooped his ass.
Yeah, he did.
But all right. So what is your potential? That's what I'm saying, man. There's not too many movies out there that just really just get me hyped. Like I wasn't hyped about Avatar.
Yo, that Flash,
still
the
didn't
Flash
see
movie. This is DC's opportunity to come in and
Yeah, it is.
take over.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
true. This is very true.
Yeah, but it's crazy that Ezra Miller even still has a job after what he did.
See?
After what they did. Let me make sure I get the pronouns right.
Did you see Avatar?
Hey,
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Did you?
I thought it was dope.
I
ain't
didn't
gonna-
see it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I saw it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I liked it.
I thought it was good.
Chewy didn't
Low
see it.
expectations.
Mumbles, did you see it? No.
I thought it was good.
That movie was like 3 hours, bro.
But see, again, that's the thing. Back when the first Avatar came out, that was the highest grossing box office movie
Facts.
of all time.
Yep.
And now you got 2 out of 4 people on camera who have not even seen it, and it's been out for, I think, close to 2 months now.
Yeah, it has,
First
man.
of all, I think they just took way too long with trying to release a sequel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so I just feel like it's just a missed opportunity there.
They lost
And-
the steam.
and personally,
Yeah,
I didn't
facts.
even really care for the first one myself. It was a pretty movie. It was a pretty movie to look at, but
I think I was there for the visuals more than anything.
Yeah,
let me be honest.
Same.
Hey, it made $1 billion though.
I
It's,
know,
it's
it
in the
did.
top. It
It
made
did.
$1 billion.
It
It
made
did. It's the
money.
#1 movie right now, right?
But I think
Is
it's just
Yeah.
I think so.
It made $1 billion.
It's just hard because now, like back then in like 2009 or 2010 when it came out, like the visual was like, oh my god. But now it was like we're in 2023 now. It's not that crazy to see amazing visuals. It's still amazing for what it is, but it's not like changing the game like how it kind of did back before. But James
That's
Cameron,
what I'm saying, bro. We're spoiled. Like as moviegoers and
That's
fans, we're spoiled. We've seen it all. Like,
Yep.
what else can they do to really impress our eyeballs?
good
Like, there's not a whole
writing.
lot they can
No,
do.
good writing, bro. Like, you don't even need all them visuals. You know what's a great
That's true.
effing movie that wasn't based on like the visuals to that level?
Those are probably the best movies.
No, like
The ones that aren't based
I've
off
been
movies.
watching
Right.
clips again of what is
That movie
Jordan
must have
Peele's
been-
movie?
that movie
Get
was
Out.
trash.
Oh, Get Out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's that's
Oh
it.
my
Good
God.
writing cuts through. It's
Yeah.
not visual
Yeah.
effects.
RC, we saw Get Out like 4 times, bro.
Yeah. No, Get Out did exactly what you want a movie to do. It got us excited leading up. The movie was dope. It delivered, and its watchability and different topics. Like, when's the last time we had that feeling after a movie?
It's been a minute.
Can I tell y'all why y'all liked it?
Oh. Why, brother?
Come
man?
on.
It's because you black, man.
It worked. Then it worked.
Nah, keep
You
it
felt
real.
very connected
When
to
you
it.
watch this movie,
No, for sure.
the characters, the main characters of the movie, Kiki
Yeah.
did her thing. They relate to you. Like Kiki sounds like a sister or
Oh no,
an
no,
aunt.
you
No,
you
you're thinking
talking about
of,
you talking about
I mean, I'm sorry,
No,
not Get
Brian.
Out, not Get Out, but
You talk about Up.
I'm talking about Up. But even
Is
with
it
Get Out, I thought you were talking. No, it's called
No.
Look Up or no, it's
is it
called
called?
Nope.
This
It's
is
called
terrible.
Nope. I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's called
man.
Nope. But let me get the movies right. Get Out was fire, and you
Yeah.
can watch it. But it's because you relate to what's taking place in that movie.
And see, I don't have a problem with that. Like, if it works, it works. Like, I don't mind you speaking directly to me.
Yeah,
Right.
no, yeah.
Like, get me excited. Talk to me as a consumer directly.
But how Ant-Man gonna speak to us, bro? That ain't,
no, you
no,
right.
but no.
You right.
But
We
see,
can't
but
transform.
no, Jello, I have
You
to. No,
good.
you good. I have to disagree because it doesn't need to speak to us. Like Winter Soldier spoke nothing to me. I'm not some Russian military freaking assassin. Brainwashed, but that movie was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
hey, but
Like-
maybe you just you were with it because it was a friend protecting a friend. You understand what brotherhood
Yeah,
is.
well, you
Maybe
can-
that's why
moral
you
of
can
the
reach and
story.
find anything. Maybe I felt small like an ant, but then when I grow my like you can find anything and flip it to make sense
I'm
to you.
fucking-
I'm just
Dang.
saying, man.
So-
You know, we love our movies. You to each his own, right?
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
you're right.
One of my favorite movies takes place in one single location.
What movie?
Which one?
Ah, man, what is that thing called?
Is it by Sidney Poitier?
no, I'll pull it
Yo,
up
his
real quick.
movies was always shot in the kitchen. 2-hour movie in the kitchen.
Is it
I'm
that
like,
backyard
I
one
was-
when Denzel was cussing out his son?
No, but I know which one you're talking about. That was actually a play
Fences.
first.
Yeah,
it was a
Fences.
play
Yeah.
first, which
Good.
that's why it's amazing because it was a play. But no, it has Samuel L. Jackson and my man's from Men in Black, the Agent J.
Tommy
Agent K.
Lee Jones.
Yeah, it was them two. It was in the kitchen. It's funny you said that.
Why in the
It was at a table most of the time, bro, and it was all dialogue, all in one. And I love that because it's very hard to do that.
Pulp Fiction?
No, it's not.
Not Pulp Fiction?
What's it? Pulp
It's
was
like
in-
Sunset Limited, I think.
Oh, that's a cut. That's a deep cut.
Okay.
Oh, bro, it ain't no joke. It's a good one though. I was sitting there like I'll rewatch it every here and there. Just
Well,
so
how
that's
about
a
this?
dialogue.
dialogue.
If you
VHS?
guys are watching it, type in some movies that you guys recommend for us to watch. What movies really mean a lot to you? And do you agree or disagree with our take about where Marvel is and where movies have gone in general? We want to hear you guys' opinions, so please comment on the YouTube, comment on our Instagram and stuff like that. We want y'all to be involved, okay? You guys are a part of this discussion. And with that, round of applause to everybody. Hell of a show. This hour flew by like it was nothing.
It did.
We could talk about this for another 3 hours, but I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Take my hair out.
I'm tired. Hey, Mumbles didn't sleep today, though. Hey, there you go.
Well rested today.
Oh, what's up? There you go. Thank you guys all again. Please follow my guy, Charlie Mumbles, Instagram, co-captain of the content team. Other co-captain, my boy Chewy, aka Jesus Crust, wearing the Queued Up podcast shirt, the first run of the limited merch. Don't ask me how to buy that because we ain't selling that one, but we will have some merch up soon. So also comment if y'all need some Queued Up podcast merch. Follow our Instagram if you are in the Phoenix area. We have a whole lot of cool events coming up, especially this week and going forward. We're gonna kind of do like a makeshift meet and greet, I guess you can call it that, coming up soon. So follow us, and we're gonna post videos and pictures of when that happens. Probably talk about it next week. Jello, how can they find you, dog?
Jello TV, man. Spell Jello with a G, not a J.
All you say, spell it with a G and the pudding and the dog. Every time. Giovanni, how can they find you, bro?
Just created it on Instagram. That's it, baby.
You pulling out your
Oh,
hair?
just created on Instagram, man. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm taking
I'm
out
like,
my
he
hair
braiding
right
his
now.
hair, right?
All
in the
right.
podcast.
Nah. I just want to move it around, but I left it in for the podcast so I can look pretty.
Oh my God! Follow my dog Artie Reeps, by the way, too. Artie, part of the team, face of the social media as well. RC,
Hold on. I just got a question for Gio. Hey, when your hair itch, do you?
Gotta do the tap. I'm bad with it. Since I don't get my hair did often, I'll be in. I'm like, oh damn, I should.
over here tapping his kitchen. If y'all don't know what a kitchen is, like the naps in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? So a little bit of slang. RC, how can they find you, bro?
Calvert Productions. Instagram's probably the best place to reach you, boy.
There you go. And follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter.
You still on Facebook, bro?
I just be on Facebook just for the memes, just be spying on people. Like,
Spying?
I don't know. I'm weird, bro. Like, I be on
AKA
Facebook
creepy.
and I be like living other people's lives. I'm terrible. Like, man, she should really leave him. He's not good for her.
Is it soap opera?
I'm not proud to admit it, man. It's just, I don't know. It's just a habit, bro.
That's
it's just
crazy.
ever since the
Entertainment
pandemic, I got
everywhere.
back on Facebook. I don't post shit on it, but I
Yo,
was there.
really quick. Speaking of Facebook, I hate this.
Oh,
but
boy.
when's the last time you got scammed? Anybody in this room?
Like, what kind of scam?
minute,
Just
bro.
any kind of scam. Scam.
I haven't gotten fished since MySpace, and I think I knew who did it too, but I got
Catfish?
fished. No, not well. I did get catfish. No, but like actual, like my page got fished. Like somebody jacked my page. Why?
Oh, was she
Okay.
chubby?
Yeah. I
Nah.
got
Hey yo,
I got
Relax.
scammed. I did get scammed.
Did you?
Yeah, some Russian lady hit me up, and she's like, in the message, I have your webcam, and I watched you look at adult sites. And
No.
she's like, I took screenshots of you, and then she tagged me in the screenshot, and she was like, if you don't send me, I think it was like $500 or something like that.
No.
She was gonna release it to the public.
Wait,
I
was it
said,
really
release
you?
that shit. Put it out.
Oh shit.
wait, was it really you?
No, it was me, bro, with my hat on, like.
Really? In the webcam?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm sure I was probably watching some sort of pornography, bro, or something.
Come on,
And
baby.
I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's free. What you want me to do?
Oh, man.
So yeah, she was like, if you don't send me the $500, then I'm gonna extort you and put these pictures out there. So I'm like, man.
That's
She's like, your
crazy.
family, your mom. I was like, man, show my mom, man.
She know what it is.
I'm a grown ass. I pay for this house.
I pay my
I
taxes.
pay for the
I
internet.
pay my
I
Hey, but
put it
RC,
out out. She left me alone. She never hit me.
I
She
see.
never hit me
Wait,
up.
but what was the? Why are you asking about being scammed? Just in general?
Well, no, just real quick. I got scammed on Facebook. I just saw something that reminded me of. It was first of all, it was way too good to be true. It was an actual Facebook ad for a gimbal. This was over the pandemic, so this was a few years ago.
Right.
For a gimbal, and they were selling it. Very legitimate, like video gimbal, kind of like that one right there. And it was like $20. And first of all, if you're listening to this, I know it sounds too good to be true,
boy.
but it was a legitimate ad, and they had reviews and everything.
Oh,
and I
you
was
fell
like,
for
it?
it?
Was like $19.90. Is this? You know what? I might actually get this. And it was like, I was like looking at the weight and everything, and gave up the dub. And sure enough, I was waiting by the mailbox, and this was during the pandemic. So every day I was checking the mail.
Got scammed for $20.
So they got you for 20.
Who did through for all that? Just for
got
Yo,
me.
they got your dub and your time. You just buy the mailbox.
They got me.
was behind the wall like, yeah, check the mail.
They got me.
I wonder what it's gonna get here.
So ever since then, I'm looking at Facebook a little crazy. Like, y'all allowing this scam to be ran on Facebook ads. And it wasn't just me. I'm sure multiple people
$20.
got scammed. It was good, though. They flushed it all the way out. They had
my
pictures and
God.
everything. It was a 100% scam.
Damn.
That's crazy.
If it looks too good to be true, then it probably is.
You sure your neighbor didn't
Wait, they
get
got
it?
you bad already?
got me. I thought I had an email from the NVD for the
Motor
yeah.
vehicle department.
you need to renew your
Your license, your registration.
registration.
I gotta do mine.
Clicked on it, looked legit, bro. I filled that joint out.
Paid?
They got,
Social, your address, what you eat for dinner.
I was like half asleep too. It was like early in the morning.
Man.
Just get this done, be productive.
Got your ass.
I don't be tapping nothing. I be
In
going straight to the
Yugoslavia, there is
website.
a Artie Reeps right now running around with all your info.
That's messed up.
Block.
Hey yo,
That's
fun
messed up.
fact about LifeLock, real quick, because
Oh,
Artie
my
Reeves
God.
brought it up.
fact, baby.
So the guy who created LifeLock,
Uh-huh.
he bet everything on his company, right?
Yeah.
So he put his social security number on the side of a bus or a truck,
His real one.
his real social, and was like, "I dare y'all to try to take my identity, bro."
Like
why?
what?
Tell me why like 30 people stole his identity in 30 minutes.
We'll try
In
the
like
internet.
30 minutes, they stole his identity 30 different times. So his whole company went.
Oh, wow.
Bro, if even Elon Musk can get his shit hacked, because remember that kid was freaking tracking where like his plane was like going to and stuff, like his private jet.
yeah.
Elon got mad, like, look, stop this. All right.
He tried to pay him, right, to stop?
Yeah, I think he tried to pay him to stop. So yeah, if even Elon is about to be a tech wizard can get hacked, yo basic ass can too.
Everybody get hacked.
So
It happens to the best of us, though.
just so you know, kids, don't get hacked. And also don't hack, all right, man. Don't that's some weak
No,
shit.
don't get scammed.
Don't get
You can't
scammed,
really help
dude.
getting hacked.
No, you can't. Don't do it. Don't hack us.
Shit. I'm going to learn at some point.
my gosh.
Just saying, why not?
All right.
I might get bored.
The Queued Up Podcast episode is coming in just a few days. Episode 5. Tap in with us. Hey, thank y'all again for watching. We appreciate y'all. We are out. Be safe. We'll catch y'all again next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.